Wonder if I can get it going. There you go. Not too bad for that little shabby thing there, you know. Of course, it seems to, you got to keep clicking it off to... Oh, I guess there is a trick to it. You just got to figure it out. I did get that little spot in the track fixed. Had to put a little bit more road bed under it to get it working. But now of course, as you can see, the trains will go over it without derailing. So that gives me the confidence now, or it gives me the go ahead now to go ahead and be able to keep it going, or keep going with the railroad. I probably won't do much on it today because I'm sure the wife is going to want to go to Publix or something, but you know, that's how those things go. This thing does work. It works basically on AC. I can get it to make noise and stuff with DC, but where the RS1 will work on both. I got to get me a little bit better power supply than that, though. And of course, the old line L power supplies I have, there, you know, these more modern electronics are really not made for these things. And of course, these power supplies definitely were not made for the newer electronics. But if I could find me like one of those really cool MTH, or maybe a more modern MRC one. I think I'm getting the hang of it on these now. It's looking pretty good. I'm liking my RS3. I do need to do a service on it and get it lubed and tuned. Same with that RS1. I think it probably needs a little lube and tune as well. Hey, I finally got a caboose out here. Uh-oh. I lost my juice. Alright, come on now. You ain't gonna play this game with me. I guess as this locomotive gets some time on it, it's actually wanting to work a little better. I don't know how many years it sat in the box and nobody ran it. Love the Brunswick green. Kind of goes with that caboose. Yeah, it's climbing a little of a hill there. Right now, all switching is done via the 050 switcher. Well, I'm liking it. I guess you got to wake them electronic E-units up sometimes. I need an engineer in that one, a full engine crew. No, I'm not pulling it out of my GP9. I'll make one if I have to. Okay, let's see here. There's that nice Weaver flat car I've had for several years now and never been able to run it on anything. Sure does look nice. I need to make a load for that, just like I need to make a load for all my flat cars. That gondola car is an original Polo Maxi, which would have been in an AHM box. From the 1970s, somebody went and put Lionel trucks on it. I put a load in. I made the load for it out of junk that I had. Car sits a little too high for my taste, but hey, the car was cheap. You know, what can I say? Well, it's nice to see that flat car actually being pulled and pushed for once. I know now that it works. At least it works on straight and true track. That's a Williams caboose, which is the same mold as the old Lionel. I need to scalize that car and put you know, lower stirrup steps on it. Maybe put a smoke jack on it. Possibly I'll put the antennae on it too. Hey, it lights up nice though, don't it? Yes, I'm enjoying running this RS3 back and forth. Almost sounds like an Alco, doesn't it? Too bad it doesn't have a smoke unit on it. I could call it I could make it into an honorary steam engine. I guess I could put one in it, but I'm not going to spend money to do that. I'm just going to enjoy it. I do like the paint work on it, and it's a whole lot better detailed than the Lionel RS3s, regardless of the road name that Lionel puts on them. One thing I can say for Lionel, yes, they run like Swiss watches, but I'll tell you what, you can say what you want, but this MTH RS3 is running like a Swiss watch as well. It's nice to see that Weaver flat car going. I've got 2 rail trucks on it and KD couplers, and it's doing just fine. And it connected right up with the O-gauge couplers without a hassle. So I can't bitch about that. One thing I can say about the PS2 and the RS1 is you'll still have noise for that few seconds after you shut the power off, and it'll still change directions for you. Now, if I'm running that one on DC, I have to change the directions on the direction switch on the power pack. But running it on AC, it works pretty much the same way this one does. Now, for being such a little tiny power supply, this little Lionel thing works pretty well. Well, I'd say that this year I've made some pretty decent investments in motive power, especially my diesels. I got, so far this year, I picked up a Lionel RS3, and I paid pretty much top of the line price for that. So, this one here, I paid only 60 bucks for it in the box, in its original box. So I don't know how much of, I mean, it is MTH. I don't know how much of a collector's item it could possibly be. It is a Rail King, but it is about the same size as my Lionel. My Lionel's still sitting in the house. I haven't gotten that one out here yet. I better watch where that caboose is going, or it's going to go off the end of the track up there. Almost lost a box car there earlier. Yeah, I could get into this sound system stuff, I guess. I'm kind of enjoying it. Yeah, I can remember when I didn't care a thing about computers. Now I've got one in my hand taking pictures. That thing is smooth. There's glass on here. And that's, of course, I'm running it on AC at the moment. Like I said, I'm running it on this cheap little thing. I only paid like $5 for that. And those are the best power. I've got two of those. One's blue and then this black one. And dang it, they run, those things run the trains all day long. And that's just a starter set pack, you know? My big ones, they need rebuilding, both of them. I was running this 1666 a little while ago on DC. Man, it was pulling power out of the wall up here. It was pulling power down from my lights overhead. I don't know what it would do on the AC power pack. Probably work a lot better, since that's what it's designed to do. Well, the Withlacoochee River Railway is finally turning some wheels. Not very far at the moment, but it is finally turning some wheels again. Been kind of a dream for over a decade now, since I tore out the old HO layout. I was delving myself into N-scale like a fool. You know, a man that listens to his wife will always regret it, you know what I mean? Love that RS3. I really do. Okay. Okay, why not? I guess I got to find a way to turn that volume up on that thing. I know it's got to be under there somewhere. I know it's a little screwdriver switch. Now that one sounds more like an Alco. Well, it's getting to be just about time to go and get into the air conditioner and get under the air conditioner. Edit this video and get it up. That motor must have a hell of a flywheel in it to keep doing that. Hey, so until next time, happy railroading.